At the beginning of the year, I made the best decision of my life, to start watching One Piece, and it has forever changed me. Currently, as of making this video, I am up to the Wano arc, so to celebrate I decided to gather all 63 achievements in One Piece World Seeker.
We open up with an introduction to the crew of the Straw Hats. You have my favorite, Zoro, and runner-up, Sanji. Zoro pieces out, and the rest of the crew follows, landing on the island below. I cook some marines to rescue Chopper. This results in my first achievement, Find Chopper. Seconds later, I got an achievement for defeating 10 enemies using takedowns. During the same mission, I attempted the hardest difficulty, which forces me into playing defensively, something Luffy wouldn't do unless meat was on the line. But hey, silver lining, 20 critical shots. Achievement unlocked. Now let's talk about side missions. Most of them are glorified fetch quests. I'll eventually have to complete every single one for an achievement, but for now, doing just one gets me a shiny reward. Movement in the game is kinda sick, especially when you're flying Tarzan style through the trees for 5 seconds straight. Just don't look down. I meet up with Nami, shout out to the devs for giving her a very memorable personality. Nami ropes me into a mission called Suspicious Woman. Finish it and get an achievement. Next stop, the Sea Prison. But before going in, I land 100 crit shots. I hurry in to rescue Frankie, only to get blindsided by a pacifista. I short circuit the oversized toaster and bust out Frankie, like nothing happened. Over by the graveyard, I run into Brook, and while chasing down Usopp, I grab 100 materials for another achievement. Then I stumble upon Usopp and begin a scenic mountain climb, where I unlock my 15th chest. Only 185 more. At this point, I've collected a lot of skill points, so I dump them into the skill tree, unlocking 10 skills total, and snagging another achievement. Eventually, I find Zoro again. The man never fails to impress. We tag team the villain, Isaac, and he dips out mid-fight. I settle for trashing his robot army instead. Later, I rescue Robin. And once we return to the Thousand Sunny, the whole crew is back together. Cue the Straw Hats United achievement. Over time, I traveled 50,000 freedom units across the island. Yes, there's an achievement for that. And I grind out my 20th side mission and reach rank 10. 2 more achievements. But now I've body slammed 200 sailors, explored every inch of the map, and earned 100 karma with a faction. Somewhere in there I met everyone's second favorite clown, Buggy, and then Kizaru shows up like it's his day off from being a menace. He plays kickball with my face until I punch him into a cutscene. Buggy runs off, triggering a massive pirate brawl that earns me the 200 kill achievement. Then, Fujitora drops in. He doesn't stay long, probably because I absolutely wreck him. Thanks for the achievement though. Next up, Lucci. But he doesn't stand a chance against Gear 4 Bounce Man. After that, I chat with Jenny, triggering a war-mongering cutscene. Luffy does his Luffy thing, and I get, you guessed it, another achievement. Back on the Sunny, I spend my unused skill points on abilities I never even touched again, and earn another achievement for my troubles. I then play through a vaguely familiar scene, where someone's begging everyone to avoid war. Pretty sure I've seen this somewhere before. Finishing mission 13 gets me the radio hijack achievement. Jenny gets kidnapped by Isaac and turned into a literal cyborg. During the mini boss fight, I reach pirate rank 50 and I smash the tin can face in to save her. After regrouping, the crew preps to take on Isaac again, and finishing mission 15 gets me the Protect All achievement. I charge up the mountain one more time and unleash Conqueror's Haki, taking out 6+ enemies at once for a juicy achievement. At the summit, the brother killer himself shows up, trying to ruin my day. I wreck him in like 10 seconds flat. But before I could land the final blow, Sabo steps in, letting me push forward to the Sky Prison. Reaching the Sky Islands awards me another achievement. Now it's just me versus Isaac for the final showdown. The guy's built like a portrait, and there's only one way to damage him. It's by perfect dodging and then going full JoJo with time stop punches. It's sweaty, it's annoying, but it gets me the 30 perfect dodges achievement. I finish him off with one of the most basic attacks possible, and skip the credits like a true gamer. And the final story achievement, we won, Pops. Now it's time for the endgame cleanup. For the endgame, I need to collect 20 recipes for Sanji, perform 30 perfect guards, send Straw Hats exploring 3 and 12 times, smash 100 breakable objects, reach the Sky Islands, craft 25 equipment pieces, complete 100 side missions, defeat 100 enemies with takedowns, shout out to Katakuri, wipe out 1,000 total enemies, open all 200 treasure chests, hit pirate rank 100, finish the boss rush for the first time and with the highest grade, learn all the skills, and spend 30 minutes flying around the forest like a true monkey. That's a grand total of 17 achievements. Why do I do this to myself? With the main game now done and truly over, I can move on to the 3 DLCs, following Trafalgar D Waterlaw, Sabo, and my boy Roronoa Zoro. Law and Sabo's DLC stories have the same achievements throughout, and they are: beat all the missions, use the dodge ability 30 times, perform 20 takedowns, complete all the challenge missions once and then with the highest grade, and unlock all the respective character skills. Now, Zoro's DLC though, peak fiction. His missions slap, and on top of the standard grind, he has 2 unique achievements. To use his ability Serious Mode, which is basically just attack buff, and to use his aimbot attack 25 times. Now, I fight the final boss, Kizaru, again. I beat him one last time, and with my last skill points, I do what even Dr. Chopper couldn't. I fix Zoro's sense of direction. Achievement unlocked, Enthused Warrior. If you like One Piece half as much as I do, be sure to drop a like, and while you're down there, try hitting that subscribe button. It helps a lot. If you want to see another one of my amazing videos, I recommend another anime adaptation, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.